like you need to take out a second mortgage just to afford your healthy grocery list? You want to get lean? You want to eat high protein? But everywhere you look, it's organic. This, grass-fed that. And the prices are just insane. It feels like you must choose between your fitness goals and your budget hand. Frankly, that's a choice you shouldn't have to make. I've been there. I lost over 40 pounds by ignoring all that hype and focusing on what actually works and what I could afford. Today, I am taking you on the exact budget-friendly grocery run that will help you lose fat fast without emptying your wallet. These are the staples that built my physique and kept my bank account happy. Let's go. Before we start filling our cart, let's quickly talk about why we're so obsessed with protein for fat loss. It's not just hype, it's science. Protein basically attacks fat in 3 powerful ways. First, satiety. Protein is by far the most filling thing you can eat. When your meal is built around protein, you feel full and satisfied for much longer than you would with carbs or fats. This is a total game changer when you're recutting calories because it crushes cravings and stops you from mindlessly snacking. And science backs this up. Studies consistently show that high-protein diets lead to greater feelings of fullness, which is your #1 weapon in the fight against fat. Second, the thermic effect of food. Here's a cool trick. Your body actually burns calories just digesting the food you eat. Protein has the highest thermic effect, burning up to 30% of its own calories during digestion. So, if you eat 100 calories from protein, your body uses up to 30 of those just to break it down. It's like getting a free metabolic boost with every meal. And third, muscle preservation. When you lose weight, you want to lose fat, not your hard-earned muscle. A calorie deficit can trick your body into burning muscle tissue for energy. Eating enough protein gives your body the building blocks amino acids it needs to protect, and even build, lean muscle while it torches fat for fuel. More muscle means a higher metabolism, meaning you burn more calories even when you're just sitting on the couch. So, the mission is clear. Pack our diet with protein to stay full, boost our metabolism, and keep our muscle. And we're going to do it without breaking the bank. Let's hit the aisles. Alright? First stop is the canned goods aisle. This is where you find one of the most underrated, disrespected, and ridiculously effective fat loss foods on the planet. Canned tuna. I know, it's not glamorous. But for about $1 a can, you're getting a protein jackpot. A single 5-ounce can of light tuna in water gives you a solid 20 to 22 grams of high-quality, complete protein for around 100 calories. That protein-to-calorie ratio is almost unbeatable. It's also rich in omega-3 south, which help fight inflammation. Just be sure to get it packed in water, not oil, to keep the calories down. For a super-fast high-protein lunch, I ditch the mayo and mix a can of tuna with a big dollop of plain Greek yogurt, some chopped celery, a squeeze of lemon juice, and a little salt and pepper. You get an even bigger protein punch from the yogurt and a creamy, delicious tuna salad. At this price, there's no excuse not to have a stack of these in your pantry. Next, we're heading to the dairy section for 2 of my absolute favorites: plain, non-fat Greek yogurt and low-fat cottage cheese. These are the quiet workhorses of a fat loss diet. Let's start with Greek yogurt. A large tub might cost $4 or $5, but a single serving about 3/4 of a cup delivers a staggering 18 grams of protein. The straining process that makes it Greek removes a lot of the sugar and concentrates the protein. It's also packed with probiotics, which are fantastic for your gut health, a huge, often overlooked part of weight loss. I use it for everything, as a base for smoothies, mixed with fruit for breakfast, or as a high-protein swap for sour cream. Right next to it, you'll find its equally powerful cousin, cottage cheese. A 16-ounce tub costs about $3, and just a half-cup serving gives you 12 to 17 grams of slow-digesting casein protein for under 100 calories. That slow-digesting part is key. It drip-feeds your muscles amino acids over several hours, which makes it the perfect snack to have before bed to prevent muscle breakdown. I love to eat it savory, with some black pepper and sliced tomatoes, or if I want something sweet, I'll mix in berries and a dash of cinnamon. Our final stop here is for nature's original protein pill, eggs. For years, eggs got a bad rap, but now we know they're a nutritional powerhouse. A dozen will usually run you just a few dollars. Each large egg has about 6 grams of the highest quality protein you can get, loaded with essential amino acids. At the start of the week, I hard-boil a half-dozen eggs. That gives me a grab-and-go snack that's ready anytime. 2 hard-boiled eggs give you 12 grams of protein for about 150 calories, perfect for killing a mid-afternoon energy crash. For everyone who thinks you can get enough protein on a budget without meat and dairy, this section is for you. We're diving into the plant-based champions that are not only cheap but also loaded with fiber, adding another fat-fighting weapon to our arsenal. First and most important stop, the bulk bins for the undisputed king of budget protein, lentils. A 1-pound bag of dry lentils costs about $1.50 and makes a massive amount of food. 1 cooked cup packs up to 18 grams of protein and a whopping 16 grams of fiber that's over half your daily fiber in one go. That protein and fiber combo is the ultimate 1-2 punch for making you feel full for hours. People get intimidated by dry lentils, but they couldn't be simpler. You don't even have to soak them. Just rinse, cover with water, and simmer for 20 to 30 minutes. I make huge batches of lentil soup or use them as a base for salads and curries. They are the definition of a superfood on a shoestring budget. Next up are soy superstars, edamame and tofu. Soy sometimes gets a bad rap, but it's one of the very few plant-based sources that's a complete protein, meaning it has all the essential amino acids your body needs, just like meat. A bag of frozen, shelled edamame costs just a couple of dollars. 1 cup gives you a solid 18 grams of complete protein. I just steam them in the microwave, sprinkle on a little sea salt, and you've got a perfect snack. Then there's tofu. A block of firm tofu is usually around $2 and packs multiple servings. A 100-gram serving can have up to 18 grams of protein. Tofu is a blank canvas. It absorbs any flavor you throw at it. The trick is to press out the extra water first, which helps it get crispy. I cube it, toss it in soy sauce and spices, and then bake it or throw it in the air fryer. It becomes this amazing, chewy, protein-packed addition to stir-fries or salads. Finally, let's go back to the canned aisle for black beans and chickpeas. A can of either one usually costs around $1. A half cup of black beans gives you about 8 grams of protein and 7 grams of fiber, and chickpeas are right there with it. That duo is fantastic for fullness. I use black beans in tacos or mix them into ground turkey to stretch the meat further. Chickpeas are the star of hummus, but my favorite way to eat them is roasted. Just strain a can, pat them dry, toss with spices, and roast until they're crunchy. They become an incredible, high-protein, high-fiber replacement for chips. We are crushing this grocery trip. Hopefully you're seeing how simple and affordable this can be. We've already covered some of the most powerful, wallet-friendly foods for fat loss. Let's finish up with a couple of my favorite secret weapons. First, ground turkey. Chicken breast is great, but it can get pricey. Ground turkey, the lean kind, is often a more affordable swap that packs about 22 grams of protein per 4-ounce serving. It's perfect for making lean burgers, turkey meatballs, or a quick skillet with veggies. It's a simple switch from ground beef that cuts both fat and cost. Lastly, let's talk protein boosters. These are cheap items you can add to any meal to easily bump up the protein. I'm talking about things like natural peanut butter and seeds. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter add about 7 to 8 grams of protein and healthy fats. I'd throw a spoonful in my oatmeal or have it with apple slices. And don't sleep on seeds. Sunflower and pumpkin seeds are incredibly cheap in bulk. A 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds has around 9 grams of protein, plus minerals like magnesium and zinc. I sprinkle them on my yogurt, salads, and cottage cheese for an extra protein kick and a satisfying crunch. So there you have it, a shopping cart overflowing with high-protein, fat-loss fuel that won't cost you a fortune. We've got canned tuna, eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, lentils, tofu, beans, and ground turkey. Getting lean doesn't have to be an expensive, complicated process. You don't need fancy supplements or overpriced specialty foods. You just need to be smart. By focusing on these protein powerhouses, you can build meals that keep you full, fire up your metabolism, and protect your muscle all while sticking to a budget. You can hit your fitness goals and your financial goals at the same time. It just takes a plan. And now, you have one. Now I want to hear from you. What's your go-to budget protein source that I missed? Drop it in the comments below. Let's help each other out. And if you found this helpful and want more practical, no BS advice on how to build a body you love without going broke, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks for shopping with me. Now let's go get lean. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Comment below to share your go-to high-protein budget food.
That so many of us can relate to. Especially as we get a little older, that frustrating, seemingly unstoppable weight gain, and the feeling that our metabolism has just decided to take a permanent vacation. You know the feeling, right? You're eating the same, maybe even exercising more, but the number on the scale keeps creeping up. It can feel really disheartening, but I want you to know you're not alone, and there's a lot we can do about it, starting right in our own kitchens. So, first, let's quickly touch on why this happens. It's not just about willpower. As we age, our bodies go through significant hormonal shifts. For women, perimenopause and menopause bring a drop in estrogen, which can lead to more fat storage, particularly around the abdomen. For men, a gradual decline in testosterone, often called andropause, can have a similar effect, leading to less muscle and more fat. And speaking of muscle, that's another huge piece of the puzzle. We naturally start losing muscle mass as we age, a process called sarcopenia. Why does this matter for your metabolism? Well, muscle is metabolically active tissue. It burns more calories at rest than fat does. So, when you lose muscle, your body's base calorie burning ratio, basal metabolic rate slows down. It's like your internal engine is getting smaller. Then there's stress. Oh, stress. In our busy, modern lives, who isn't stressed? When we're chronically stressed, our bodies pump out a hormone called cortisol. A little cortisol is fine, but when it's constantly high, it signals your body to store fat, especially that stubborn belly fat. And it can also crank up your cravings for sugary, high-fat comfort foods. It's a vicious cycle. Finally, our activity levels often decrease. Maybe we have a desk job, we're busier with family, or we just don't move as much as we used to. All of these factors, hormones, muscle loss, stress, and less activity combine to create the perfect storm for a sluggish metabolism and unwanted weight gain. But here's the good news. We can fight back naturally, using simple, powerful ingredients you probably already have at home. Let's start with the spice rack. It's a treasure trove of metabolic support. First up is one of my absolute favorites, cinnamon. When your blood sugar spikes and crashes, it can lead to cravings and fat storage. Cinnamon helps improve your cells' sensitivity to insulin, the hormone that shuttles sugar from your blood into your cells for energy. By helping to keep your blood sugar stable, cinnamon can reduce cravings and support a healthier metabolic environment. Try sprinkling a teaspoon into your morning coffee, yogurt, or smoothies. Next, let's talk about adding a little heat with cayenne pepper. The active compound in cayenne, called capsaicin, is what gives it that spicy kick. Research shows that capsaicin can provide a mild, temporary boost to your metabolism by slightly increasing your body's core temperature, a process called thermogenesis. This means you burn a few extra calories. It's not a magic bullet, but every little bit helps, right? Plus, some studies suggest it can also help reduce appetite. You don't need much, just a little pinch in your soups, stews, or even sprinkled over your eggs can do the trick. Moving from the spice rack to the pantry and fridge, let's focus on the foods we should be eating. One of the most important groups is high-fiber foods, especially legumes like lentils, chickpeas, and black beans. Fiber is fantastic for a few reasons. First, it slows down digestion, which helps you feel fuller for longer and prevents those dramatic blood sugar spikes we talked about. Second, soluble fiber acts as a prebiotic, feeding the good bacteria in your gut. A healthy gut microbiome is increasingly being linked to better weight management and overall metabolic health. And of course, we can't forget leafy greens. Spinach, kale, collard greens, load up your plate with these. They are incredibly nutrient-dense but very low in calories. They're also packed with fiber and water, which adds volume to your meals and helps you feel satisfied without overeating. A big salad before your main meal is a fantastic strategy to manage your portion sizes naturally. Now, for the macronutrients, if there's one thing you should prioritize at every single meal, it's protein. Lean protein sources like chicken breast, fish, tofu, eggs, and Greek yogurt are crucial for fighting a slowing metabolism. Why? Because protein is essential for building and maintaining that calorie-burning muscle mass we talked about. Plus, your body actually uses more energy, more calories to digest protein compared to fats and carbs. This is called the thermic effect of food. So, a high-protein diet can give your metabolism a gentle, continuous nudge. Aim to include a source of protein with every meal and snack. And please, do not be afraid of healthy fats. For years, we were told to avoid fat, but that's old science. Healthy fats from sources like avocado, nuts, seeds, and olive oil are vital for your health. They are essential for hormone production. Remember those hormonal shifts we mentioned? And they are incredibly satiating. A little bit of healthy fat with your meal will keep you feeling full and satisfied for hours, making you much less likely to reach for unhealthy snacks later on. Let's talk about what to drink. Hydration is key, but we can supercharge our water with herbs. The undisputed king of metabolic-boosting herbs is green tea. Green tea is rich in antioxidants, called catechins, particularly one called epigallocatechin, gallet, or EGCG. Numerous studies have shown that EGCG can support fat oxidation, which is your body's ability to burn fat for fuel. Combining the EGCG in green tea with its natural caffeine content creates a synergistic effect that can give your metabolism a nice little boost. Swapping out sugary sodas or juices for a few cups of green tea each day is a simple, powerful change. Another fantastic herb to consider is fenugreek. These small, golden seeds have been used for centuries in traditional medicine. Fenugreek is high in soluble fiber, which helps with satiety and slows the absorption of sugar. Some research also suggests it can help with glucose regulation and insulin sensitivity. You can buy fenugreek seeds, lightly toast them to bring out their nutty, maple-like flavor, and sprinkle them on salads or vegetables. You can also find it in supplement form or as a tea. So, how do we put this all together into a daily lifestyle? It's all about creating smart, sustainable habits. Let's focus on meal composition. Instead of just thinking about calories, think about building a balanced plate. At every meal, ask yourself, where is my protein? Where is my fiber? And where is my healthy fat? A perfect example for breakfast could be 2 scrambled eggs for protein, with a handful of spinach and a pinch of cayenne cooked in, and a side of half an avocado for healthy fat and fiber. And omega-3 fats. Served with a side of quinoa and roasted broccoli seasoned with a little cinnamon and garlic. By prioritizing protein and fiber at every meal, you're redoing to critical things. You're re-providing the building blocks to maintain or even build muscle mass. And you're keeping yourself full and satisfied, which naturally helps you control your overall calorie intake without feeling deprived. This approach shifts the focus from restriction to nourishment. You're not starving yourself, you're fueling your body with exactly what it needs to thrive. Remember, these kitchen remedies are part of a bigger picture. They work best when combined with regular physical activity, especially strength training to build that muscle. Getting enough quality sleep, which is crucial for hormone regulation, and finding healthy ways to manage stress, like meditation, yoga, or even just a daily walk in nature. It's about making small, consistent changes that add up over time. Don't try to change everything overnight. This week, maybe you focus on adding a protein source to every meal. The week after, you might try incorporating strength training twice a week. This journey is about being kind to yourself and understanding that your body is changing. Fighting against it with crash diets will only make things worse. Instead, we need to work with our bodies, giving them the nutrients and support they need to rebalance and get that metabolic fire burning a little brighter again. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you found these tips helpful and feel empowered to take control of your metabolic health. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And do
Hello! If you haven't heard about the now famous prescription medications that everyone seems to be talking about for weight loss, well, where have you been hiding? These drugs have taken the world by surprise, quickly becoming the center of conversations in clinics, on social media, and around countless dinner tables. I won't mention any specific names after all. These are regulated prescription medications, and their brands are fiercely protected by legal teams and pharmaceutical powerhouses. What matters most is the impact they're having. These so-called miracle weight loss treatments are creating a global sensation thanks to their remarkable fat-reducing effects. People across the world are reporting extraordinary results, and the demand for these medications is showing no sign of slowing down. From their medical potential to their cultural buzz, they've become nothing short of a phenomenon. Like all medications, these weight management drugs may not be suitable for everyone. Your doctor might be limited in prescribing them due to their high cost, and they also come with a list of potential side effects, including some worrying warnings about thyroid tumors and thyroid cancer. That said, many people have been helped by them and have gone on to enjoy healthier, slimmer lives with medical support. But let's pause right here because I'm about to share something very different with you. Something natural, something simple, something you can start using today. It's a drink that can support your weight loss efforts in a gentle, natural way. No prescriptions, no frightening side effect lists, no complicated routines, just a straightforward addition to your daily life that helps your body work the way it was designed to. Too good to be true? Not really. Before we dive into these natural powerhouse ingredients, it helps to understand why these modern medications became so popular in the first place. What exactly are they doing inside the body that makes them so effective for some people? In short, these medications influence a molecule in the gut called GLP-1. This molecule plays a role in appetite, suppression, and digestion. In essence, how full we feel after eating. Understanding this gives us an important clue. Supporting our gut, metabolism, and natural fullness signals doesn't always require a prescription. Some natural ingredients can help encourage these same processes gently, safely, and holistically. Let's take a closer look at them. The role of GLP-1 in your body is surprisingly powerful. This natural hormone acts like a messenger, sending signals from your gut to your brain that say, "I'm full." When GLP-1 levels rise, your appetite naturally decreases, and smaller portions begin to feel completely satisfying. GLP-1 also influences digestion. One of its jobs is to slow down how quickly food leaves your stomach. When digestion takes a little longer, you stay fuller for longer, meaning fewer cravings, fewer snacks, and a steadier level of energy throughout the day. In simple terms, your body feels nourished instead of constantly calling out for more food. Now, here's where things get truly fascinating. Emerging research suggests that our bodies have their own natural ways of supporting healthy GLP-1 activity. In other words, you don't always need a prescription to encourage the same fullness signals and appetite regulation that make certain medications so popular. Certain natural compounds found in everyday foods, herbs, and ingredients appear to help the body work in harmony with its existing GLP-1 pathways. While they don't replace medical treatments, they can gently support the same biological processes in a far more natural, side effect-free way. Before we dive into these natural powerhouse ingredients, it helps to understand why these modern medications became so popular in the first place. What exactly are they doing inside the body that makes them so effective for some people? In short, these medications influence a molecule in the gut called GLP-1. This molecule plays a role in appetite, suppression, and digestion. In essence, how full we feel after eating. Understanding this gives us an important clue. Supporting our gut, metabolism, and natural fullness signals doesn't always require a prescription. Some natural ingredients can help encourage these same processes gently, safely, and holistically. Let's take a closer look at them. The role of GLP-1 your body is surprisingly powerful. This natural hormone acts like a messenger, sending signals from your gut to your brain that say, "I'm full." When GLP-1 levels rise, your appetite naturally decreases, and smaller portions begin to feel completely satisfying. GLP-1 also influences digestion. One of its jobs is to slow down how quickly food leaves your stomach. When digestion takes a little longer, you stay fuller for longer, meaning fewer cravings, fewer snacks, and a steadier level of energy throughout the day. In simple terms, your body feels nourished instead of constantly calling out for more food. Now, here's where things get truly fascinating. Emerging research suggests that our bodies have their own natural ways of supporting healthy GLP-1 activity. In other words, you don't always need a prescription to encourage the same fullness signals and appetite regulation that make certain medications so popular. Certain natural compounds found in everyday foods, herbs, and ingredients appear to help the body work in harmony with its existing GLP-1 pathways. While they don't replace medical treatments, they can gently support the same biological processes in a far more natural, side effect-free way, and that's exactly what makes the drink you're about to discover so exciting. It taps into these natural mechanisms, helping your body feel fuller, calmer, and more balanced without relying on chemicals or costly medications. Let's explore how these natural ingredients work together. I know you're eager to discover the natural ingredient behind this powerful wellness drink, and you'll be glad to hear that your wait is finally over. But before we jump in, it's important that you understand why each ingredient has been chosen and how it can support your weight loss journey. Knowing the why behind what you're drinking gives you confidence, motivation, and a deeper sense of control over your progress. I'm also going to show you exactly how to prepare this drink, when to take it, and the best way to incorporate it into your daily routine so you can get the most from it. Let's begin with the very first ingredient, psyllium husk powder. It's easy to find, inexpensive, and widely available from online retailers. Psyllium husk is a natural, soluble fiber derived from the seeds of the Plantago ovata plant. When mixed with liquid, it absorbs water and forms a gentle, gel-like substance. Once it reaches your stomach, this gel expands slightly, helping to create a natural feeling of fullness. Here's why that matters. It helps reduce appetite in a natural, non-stimulating way. It encourages smaller portion sizes without leaving you feeling deprived. It helps calm those sudden hunger spikes that often derail weight loss efforts. It supports smoother digestion and more regular bowel movements, which many people notice as a pleasant added benefit. In short, psyllium husk works in harmony with your body. No chemicals, no tricks, just the natural power of fiber doing what it does best, keeping you satisfied, steady, and in control. Doesn't that sound good? And remember, this is only the first ingredient. Things are about to get even more exciting as we continue building this simple yet incredibly effective natural drink. The second ingredient in this blend is one you may already have in your spice cupboard, curcumin, commonly known as turmeric. Turmeric has been treasured for centuries, especially in traditional healing systems such as Ayurveda. Its vibrant golden color isn't just eye-catching, it's a sign of its potent natural properties. The active compound, curcumin, is widely recognized for its strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Why does this matter for your wellness and weight loss journey? Because when your body is inflamed or stressed, it often holds on to excess water, feels sluggish, and makes it harder for your natural appetite and digestion signals to work smoothly. Turmeric can support your body by helping calm inflammation, which may promote better overall balance, supporting healthy digestion and gut comfort, helping reduce feelings of bloating and water retention, encouraging your body's natural ability to feel satisfied and energized. Emerging research also suggests that certain natural compounds, including curcumin, may play a supportive role in the gut processes associated with fullness and appetite regulation. While this isn't the same as taking a medical treatment, it shows that nature does offer ingredients that work with your body rather than against it. In this drink, curcumin adds more than just color. It brings a soothing, balancing effect that complements the fullness supporting power of psyllium husk beautifully. Together, they help you feel lighter, more comfortable, more satisfied, and more in control naturally. And guess what? There's still more to come. This drink isn't finished yet. Things are about to get even more exciting as we continue building this simple yet incredibly effective natural drink. The second ingredient in this blend is one you may already have in your spice cupboard: curcumin, commonly known as turmeric. Turmeric has been treasured for centuries, especially in traditional healing systems such as Ayurveda. Its vibrant golden color isn't just eye-catching, it's a sign of its potent natural properties. The active compound, curcumin, is widely recognized for its strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Why does this matter for your wellness and weight loss journey? Because when your body is inflamed or stressed, it often holds on to excess water, feels sluggish, and makes it harder for your natural appetite and digestion signals to work smoothly. Turmeric can support your body by helping calm inflammation, which may promote better overall balance, supporting healthy digestion and gut comfort, helping reduce feelings of bloating and water retention, encouraging your body's natural ability to feel satisfied and energized. Emerging research also suggests that certain natural compounds, including curcumin, may play a supportive role in the gut processes associated with fullness and appetite regulation. While this isn't the same as taking a medical treatment, it shows that nature does offer ingredients that work with your body rather than against it. In this drink, curcumin adds more than just color. It brings a soothing, balancing effect that complements the fullness supporting power of psyllium husk beautifully. Together, they help you feel lighter, more comfortable, more satisfied, and more in control naturally. And guess what? There's still more to come. This drink isn't finished yet. The third ingredient in our natural drink is cinnamon. Not only is it warm, aromatic, and delicious, but it's also known for its supportive effects on overall metabolic health. Cinnamon has been widely studied for its ability to help the body maintain steadier blood sugar levels. When your blood sugar stays more stable, your energy stays more stable too, and that can make a big difference when you're trying to manage craving. Cinnamon is also associated with supporting healthy insulin sensitivity, which helps your body use energy more efficiently. By encouraging smoother, steadier blood sugar responses, cinnamon may help minimize those sudden spikes and crashes that often lead to overeating or increased fat storage. In other words, it works with your body's natural rhythm to help you stay balanced throughout the day. And now for the final ingredient: green tea. Green tea is famous for good reason. It contains a natural compound called EGCG, a powerful antioxidant that supports the body in a variety of beneficial ways. EGCG has been studied for its role in supporting metabolism, promoting balanced energy, and assisting the body's natural fat-burning processes. Some research also suggests that compounds in green tea may support the same fullness and appetite-related pathways in the gut that modern weight management medications target, only in a gentle, natural way. When combined with the other ingredients in this drink, green tea adds a clean, refreshing boost that ties everything together. With these 4 simple ingredients, psyllium husk, turmeric, cinnamon, and green tea, you have a natural drink that supports fullness, digestion, balance, and overall wellness. A powerful combination from nature, working in harmony with your body. Now let's talk about how to prepare this powerful natural drink. Start by boiling 1 cup of water. Once it reaches a gentle boil, add your green tea. Try incorporating this drink into your routine for the next 3 weeks, along with these healthy habits, and notice how your body feels. Pay attention to your energy. your comfort, and any changes in your overall body composition. I'd love to hear your experience. After trying this for 3 weeks, along with your lifestyle changes, tell me in the comments what improvements you've noticed in your body and how you're feeling overall. I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share it with anyone who might benefit from this natural, supportive approach to wellness. Thank you for watching, and I wish you great success on your weight loss journey. Try incorporating this drink into your routine for the next 3 weeks, along with these healthy habits, and notice how your body feels. Pay attention to your energy, your comfort, and any changes in your overall body composition. I'd love to hear your experience. After trying this for 3 weeks, along with your lifestyle changes, tell me in the comments what improvements you've noticed in your body and how you're feeling overall. I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share it with anyone who might benefit from this natural, supportive approach to wellness. Thank you for watching, and I wish you great success on your weight loss journey.